Hi everyone, it's Joe again. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about how I basically um, decided how I did it, um, how I got out of my narcissistic family home. So I have read a poem that said, "You cannot heal in the same place that you got sick." And when I read it, which I suggest if you're watching this video, Google it. If you're going through similar situation or whatever, it applies to many things. It's not just about a dysfunctional family home or whatever. But when I read it, I felt that in my heart. And I got it through my head. I have to get out of here. I read this poem last year. I do not even remember how I found it. I just know I read it, and I used that as my motivation. Okay. So basically, I used to tell my mom, like, hey, like, I want to have my own place. I want to do it fancy. Oh, yeah. I would love to see you paying rent. I would really love to see you paying rent. So she will mock me because there's a difference. There's narcissistic family or dysfunctional homes in which they kick you out of your home when you're not ready, and there's the other ones where they have severely abandonment issues, and the more severe the abandonment issues, the less they want you to live, thrive, and become your own adult and your own authority. So I grew up in one of those homes. So I realized that growing up, I always felt weird. I always felt different. I was never able to fit in because I I was forced to like conform into like a community, into that society in which people do certain things, and because I saw that as the norm, I had no other choice but to like, this is what everyone is doing, I'm gonna do it. So at that time, I was like a follower, but in reality, did I really want to do those things? No. But it's like I wanted to fit in so bad that I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any role models. I didn't have any good guides, anybody to really guide me this certain way. So I would just do whatever. And then I had parents that were just overly controlling, that cared so much about what are people gonna say, that all they care about was what other people and image, and then this and then that and blah blah blah, appearing a certain way, blah blah blah. So many structures, so many fucking rules that absolutely made no sense. So I always figured there was something wrong or whatever. So once I figured things out due to like having like bad romantic relationships, I just feel like, and having to deal with like toxic people at toxic workplaces, I feel like that kind of like um that guided me, and that redirected my path into a spiritual awakening. And that's when everything just boom. And then I also found out about narcissism in 2013, and that's when I was like boom, like I told myself like I want to be different. I don't want to be like this. I want to enjoy my life. I want to travel the world. There's just so many things that I want to do or whatever. And I'm like, I'm into like yoga. I'm into stuff like that. And the people in my community, they're not into that. They find that stuff weird or whatever. Like meditating, they find it weird. So I told myself like I'm gonna get out of here. Like I don't care. Like I had it in my head, got it in my head, and also I will bend to my therapist, like telling her like I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. My mom had done very crappy things to me, but she did something that was like the last straw for me. Like I couldn't take it anymore. I'm not gonna get into the story because it's gonna be difficult to follow or whatever, and it would take me like a long time for me to really like get to the point. And with narcissists, there's like no point. So, um, I went months where I wasn't speaking to my mom last year. I just didn't say shit to her. I didn't say a word. She would speak to me, and I would just be like, I just did the gray rock method, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just be like, show no emotions. She would say something, I'd be like, just like that. And it worked. Like she desperately trying to talk to me. She would do be passive aggressive. She would throw subs talking about me on the phone, and I didn't give a damn. Like I was just so tired of giving her fuel. And that's when you realize that narcissists are really crazy as hell, because she really kept throwing subs at me, and like, you're my mom, and like I wasn't doing anything to her, and she just kept, because she wanted my attention so badly. So anyways, after doing that, I was like, I'm out. I can't do this anymore. So I do have a journal where I would write affirmations to manifest things. I also did a 12 brick 12-week breakthrough program by Lisa A. Romano. She's a very known savage YouTuber and a life coach. That helped a lot. I did that last year for 12 weeks or whatever. So you had to meditate, you had to journal, you had to listen to her videos every week, had a different video, different lesson, and I learned so much. So that gave me a lot of strength. And it's like I just told myself like I can't do this shit anymore. I can't. So one thing that you have to do, you gotta get it through your head. I don't care what you gotta do. You just gotta get tired of being sick and tired. You just gotta be like, I'm done. Like I'm done with these people, and be stubborn about it. See yourself out of the house. See yourself out of that situation, no matter what. Walk by faith, not by sight. Um, so yeah, I did that, and like I said already, she will mock me, like, oh, you're never gonna get out, like blah blah blah. But I never really told her, hey, I'm gonna leave on such and such day. So after work, and I will go see apartments. She wouldn't know. I wouldn't tell her. So if you're gonna say certain things, you gotta be able who you tell them to, because people might be flying monkeys. They might go back and tell your parents, and then your parents or whoever, they might try to sabotage you. So be careful for that. Only to people that you trust, and not keep it to yourself. I also got my documents, my passports. I travel a lot. I got my birth certificate, and I have my social security card. I always have my ID with me, so that wasn't an issue. I quickly got all that stuff together. I never acted like I was leaving, only to like the last few days where I had to go to TJ Maxx and I got to go to Target to buy like a comforter, stuff like that. When she saw it, she was like, Joe, where you going? Are you traveling somewhere? I was like, I didn't even answer her. I didn't even answer her. And then now she probably figuring like, oh crap, I saw that, and she was moving, because narcissists, they're just, at least my mom, she's extremely intrusive. She would the type to like search up your stuff and look through your things or whatever. She has no type of healthy boundaries. So that's what I did, and it's like I'm not looking back. I am not looking back, because I have been on this healing journey for a while, and like I'm a little bit scared. Like I'm trying to figure out really what I'm gonna do with my life, um, as far as career is concerned. Because honestly, I don't even like working like regular jobs, trying to find stuff like that's not for me. Um, and so yeah, like I realize things about me. Like I'm artistic. I'm creative. I like the arts. I love the arts. I've always did. But I was just forced into like, oh, you gotta do a career and certain blah blah blah, do what everyone is doing and go to college and etc., which is not really my thing. So yeah, you just, I'm sorry, because if you don't leave, you can only blame yourself, and then you're gonna have so many regrets. And another thing also, I didn't really save like how much money. I did save a certain amount, but it's not like something that's gonna last me like enough. That was enough for like 5 months, nothing like that. Because I just feel like sometimes you can't be planning too much. You just gotta get out when the opportunity presents itself. You gotta take the opportunity. You gotta take a risk. You might go through trials and tribulations, but I mean, you already gone through the worst part, which was living and being raised in this type of environment. So what could be worse than that? You know what I mean? What could be worse than that? And so it's like with me, like I'm no contact. My dad, I know he doesn't care, so whatever. But my mom, I blocked her. She texted me. No, she called. She was already blocked. So then it went to voicemail. To block messages, I have an iPhone, and I just deleted that crap. I'm not dealing with that crap, and I'm done. I'm just, that's it. I'm done with that. So that's how I made up my plan. Like I took months. I would go see apartments. She didn't even know. She did not even know. Because with narcissists, you don't have to tell her anything. Just be smart about it. Um, and yeah, that's it. I'm not going back. I'm not going back, because it's like my mind is already set up on a certain vision and things that I want to do with my life. So just no way. No way. And if you're younger, like I wish if I would have been 18, I would have, oh God. And I would have known what I know now, I would have left. But it's never too late. I don't care if you're 18. I don't care if you're 25. I don't care if you're 50 years old. 80. Just get the hell out. Get out while you can. While you have your sanity. While you have your health. And also I went to the doctor's appointment. And everything is well. Except that my testosterone levels are a bit high. So I'm glad everything else is okay. Because she also used to be like, oh, like she'll put curses with her mouth. And I'm like, I would tell her, like, no, I'm healthy. I'm good. Like don't put on your bad energy on me. Because when you live with people like that, it's like a dark cloud over your head. Even if there's sunlight, it's still dark, it's stagnant, there's no growth. You can't be yourself. And you know what's the sad part? That you know that they don't want you to prosper, they don't want you to thrive, they don't want you to surpass them. And it sucks because it's your parents. If it was like some random person from the street, we'd be like, okay, whatever. But when you know that it's your parents that don't want you to succeed, that sucks. And that's when you gotta become your own parent and just do whatever you have to do. But I suggest you get the hell out. Get out. I mean, I only been out here for a few days, but I know me, and it's like I'm not going back there again. I'm just, my mind is already like you know, like I said, I got sick and tired being sick and tired. So this is the risk that I took, and I'm owning up to it because I just, honestly, I just can't do it anymore. I just cannot. And it sucks, and there are times where I feel a little sad, I feel a little lonely. Um, and I think like, damn, like I really don't have a stable family unit. With them, that's never gonna happen, but I can have my own family, I can create my own people. I can find my own soul tribe. But I have to work on the relationship that I have with myself because for the past years I have neglected myself a lot and things like that. And I'm learning, I have to learn who I am and take a stand and walk on that path. And no matter if people throw daggers at me, I have to continue believing in myself and following my own path. Because before, it's like I had to do so many things to just freaking um, conform into a society that just didn't accept the fact that I didn't think like them. I wasn't like them at all. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video can help somebody else that might be going through the similar situation. Peace out.